You're watching the Sports Central Podcast.
Welcome into the Sports Central Podcast. You know, if you gave me a list of Chargers to do a podcast with, number one would be Daiyan Henley. And Daiyan Henley joins us entering year 4. What is up, man?
Well, first of all, honored for the thoughtful words, because I would love to do a podcast with you, Chris. I think we'll do great on screen together. So, I mean, there's a start. But so far, it's been good, man. The sun is shining. The Bolts are playing football. It's been a hell of an offseason. We're still technically in offseason, but we're gearing towards one heck of a run this season. That's what we're proud of the most, is that we have the guys. We're prepared. I feel great, healthy. The team feels great, healthy. Coaches, great, healthy. So, I mean, we're ready.
You're a linebacker, but you're an innovator, too. I saw the Pepsi can yesterday. Where did that come from?
No, it was apparently there was a challenge or a question that was being asked, and it was, how many Pepsi cans tall is Joel? So I came in from that question. We were exactly. But then I was holding the can, and I was like, I'm a little thirsty. I had water. I'm like, why not have a taste of the Pepsi? But I didn't have the energy to. But then I started to realize it's pretty innovative. It's pretty effective or efficient, as I would say. Some people say lazy. I say efficient. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you seen the other day. But it was funny. It was fun. And, I mean, obviously it quenched my thirst.
No doubt about that. I remember 3 years ago, I think it was Thule and you drafted back-to-back. And you both came into that facility in Costa Mesa and kind of gave each other a look. I remember you guys were talking a little trash about your matchup previous year. But to fast forward at year 4, both you guys out there being leaders on this defense, got to be surreal.
Nah, it's definitely a surreal moment. Being after Thule and knowing that he's also a guy that's from LA, been here, bred in LA, and plays football here. It's something special. I really have a real brotherly connection to Thule, and so I appreciate him for everything he does. And here I am. We're in this time again, going to year 4. Can't wait to play some more ball, take advantage of our time together, you know what I'm saying? So just to be able to see how he leads is something that inspires me, because he's a leader as well in his own right. And I take notes from everybody on this team. I don't care how long you've been in this league. If you've been here forever, you've been here for one day, it's always something to learn from. And Thule's a guy who's always bringing that type of message and always, no matter what's going on, here he is coming with the same energy, providing it. And I mean, I could go on and on about just how much love I have for him as a player, as a person. And so, yeah, I just can't wait for him, you know what I'm saying, to go out there and ball out this season again, and then, you know, continue to rise. Every season has been rise after rise after rise, and, I mean, he's proven it.
So me and Danny had the privilege of traveling with you guys, and I go back to last year. You win 11 games. It was all the hard way. Everything. Offensively, you know, you personally, how would you describe what the 2025 season was like for you?
I would say the 2025 season is like no guts, no glory, you know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. The grit within has to be shown. And I feel like that's what you're seeing. And it starts from the man up top to the down bottom. And so when I say that, I'm talking about on the football field, you have Justin Herbert, who's going through everything that you guys can witness, from being sacked all the time to being to injuring, you know, his self and continue to fight through it, to our own personal woes. Derwin had his injuries every now and then. He still goes all pro bowl or whatever you want to put. Like, just you see through every level, every side of the ball, there was a story or a case to be made about the guts that we have on this team to continue to drive to get to where we got. Yeah. We know how much more is on the table.
Yeah. But we too, I remember how sick you were. And it was something where we're like, we didn't think you were going to play. And then literally the first play of the game, you get an interception. We have the privilege of interviewing you after the game. You can barely catch your breath. The picture that Ty took of you just laid out like that, man.
Yeah.
I know how much that took, but to have that moment and to show the sacrifice that you made for your team, how do you reflect on that night?
I look back at that night as a proof of strength, right? A proof of life, because a lot of people they look at that game and they're like, that was his flu game, that was an amazing game, but I feel like that was my easiest game.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because it was only the beginning of the struggle.
Yeah.
In a sense, it was me getting to the mountain, not me climbing it. in a sense, because if you know the story, I had the fever the night before we took off. Then I had the fever again the night before the game. And then I had to get all the liquids, everything that I sweated out in that hot sleep to play that game. But it was like, all right, boom, I got through it. However the game went, good or bad, I got through it. But then the battle to get health, the battle of mental fortitude to put myself back on the field the following week, and then the week after that, then to go through not being able to eat. So the battle wasn't just the flu game. Like the flu game was, like I said, it was getting to the hill. Yeah. It was everything after that was like the affecting parts of the flu game. So yeah, I just looked back at that night, and like I said, it's proof of strength, and the journey was only beginning for me. In that sense, I had a whole lot of stuff going on, but the journey of physical was something that I looked at myself, and more so than anything, the love that I got from my teammates, man, and that kept me motivated, kept me driven.
Yeah, and that continued throughout the year, man. Like you had to go through a lot, and I remember Tennessee. You played that game, and your brothers answered the bell for you. And what I appreciate about you the most, Daiyan, is just how you lay it out all on the field, but you face the music, you talk to the media, even in your lowest moments. What is it about being a professional that kind of lends it to, okay, I need to do everything, even when things are going tough?
Is being a leader, is being a man, and it's something that I don't have kids yet, but when I get to that moment in life, I want to be able to look back at these things and see how they played out for me as a man and as a decision maker, and I can show my kids that's like, this is what you are supposed to do in moments like that. When moments are tough, you don't shy away from it. You're supposed to be able to face everything, because we sit here, we play a game of glory, right? We sit here and we talk about the best players all the time, and that's what it is to be the best player, or the guy who's supposed to rise to the occasion. So when you have those moments where you're either facing a hard time or you didn't rise to the occasion, you're supposed to treat the same effect as if you did. And that means face the music and take the criticism, or be able to speak your piece, speak your mind when things aren't good for you on or off the field.
You know, the iterations of this Jim Harbaugh era, right? Back-to-back 11-win seasons. Yeah. You guys have played some amazing games defensively. You're deeper this year at so many different positions. Jesse leaves, but CO comes in, and I feel like from a personnel standpoint, there is no drop-off. And everybody seems to think that Chris is a coach on the rise. What is it like having him as your DC?
Go on, man. I like the respect for Chris is there. It's been there since the first day we met the man, because he's about his business. He's about his work. He hasn't played a single snap of defensive play as a football player. But that just shows our dedication to him, because without the player side of it, he is one hell of a coach. So, like, we know he knows the game like no other, because he's been able to see it, dissect it, analyze it forever to get to where he is right now. Man, I could go on and on about the respect we have for him. So we have the energy. There is no drop-off, because he's making sure of it, right? It's not an expectation. Everything is worked for. Everything is dedicated to the grind of trying to be the best that we can be. Be the best. That's our mantra. You feel me? And I just want CO to know that we have his back, because I know he has our back. So, you know, the 11-win seasons is something to hang your hat on, but at the end of the day, you got to pick that hat up and get back to work. And so here we are again. We're trying to do more than that, right? Back to back. We're trying to level up, get better every time we get on that field. And so we look at last season as if, you know, so much more we could have did. We get to add some pieces. We get to make a few minor changes. And no matter what, it's about leveling up and doing better than what we did before, no matter what it would have been. If we would have got to the Super Bowl, it would have been, how do we do it again? If not, can we eliminate some of the games that we lost on little stuff? Yeah.
You know, Jesse, there's a reason why he's the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens. He's an amazing coach. But everybody's different. How is Chris different from Jesse? And it'd be silly to change much of what you guys did last year, but I know Chris is probably going to put his own spin on it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is about when you say differences in coaching, you got to understand that, one, they are both hell of a coach, like hell of coaches. Exactly. There's a reason why Jesse's a head coach, and there's a reason why Coach CO is going to be a head coach one day too. And I mean, it's pretty much proof is in the pudding. You sit there and you look at the staff. 2024, where CEO was a part of it. 2020,
safeties coach.
Yeah, 2024. There's a reason why he was on that staff. Jesse saw something in him that put him on that staff to be a position coach, not an assistant, but a position coach, a guy who's supposed to be a part of this defensive scheme. And so you look at him fast forward to right now, he's exactly who we thought he was then as in now. So when I say there isn't many differences as into like who they are as coaches, because they're both dedicated, their energy is amazing, and they're both he's going to be a good head coach over there, but I can't wait for CEO to get his opportunity. So it's hard to say the differences, but I will say that, you feel me, like the dedication, the grind, everything is, you feel me, like is there. You know what I'm saying? It's electric when I talk to CEO. Every freaking time it's electric.
I think it was Tony who said like some of those guys talked to him like the night before the Patriots game. It just shows you that family aspect of how Chris has been still connected to the guys on this team. Yeah. Offensively, you and Mike McDaniel have had some fun.
Oh, have we? Have we, man? Have we, man? The guy is energy.
Who initiates the trash talk?
He does. And the reason why I'm so fast to answer, because he does it every day. He's consistently on our butts. And
what did he say today?
Today, what did he say today? All right.
What did he say today?
We're in the defensive meeting. He walks past the door. We see him, but we're into the meeting, and then he's like I'm on you. He's signaling like I'm on you. Then he's like, can I come in? Coach lets him come in. He comes in and he says, letting you guys know, be ready to run. Make sure you're hydrated. The ball's going deep today. It did. He got one on us today, but not many. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he was like, be ready to run. Stay hydrated. The ball is going deep today. We're on you guys. So bring your level of intensity up and be ready to work. And now I'm excited. I'm ready to go to practice. I mean, it's nothing bad that he said. Yeah. I mean, he kind of gave us a little tip. We're trying to go deep today. Okay, we'll be ready. But other than that, man, the guy is energy. We know why he was a head coach. We know why he's going to eventually be a head coach again. Yeah. And we're just happy to have him, and we'll take him as long as we can. You know what I'm saying? As long as we can, as long as we are able to have him as a coach. Glad to.
It's early in camp, but it just feels like the offense, it moves faster. Everything is in like fast motion. You got speed on the outside with the rookie Brennan Thompson, Keaton Mitchell out there now.
Imagine my perspective, man, when I'm like
as a linebacker.
Motion.
How? I mean, it's got to make you better as a player.
Oh my gosh, does it? Yes, 100%. The eyes are key to our position, and offenses know. We're in the NFL, so this is not news to anyone. Offenses know if you can mess with the defensive eyes and have them looking all over the place and guessing where the ball might end up, they're going to be slower fraction. You feel me? And that's all that it takes in the NFL. Being a slower fraction, being off by a meter, because what are we doing? We're reacting to the offense. So when they give us all these looks, 2x6, 31P, when you see 3 tight ends out there, oh my God, it's like gotta be run, right?
You can run a lot of 13 personnel with this group.
You get 31, you got 13, you know what I'm saying? You see all these guys, and you're thinking it gotta be run, but then it's Njoku, it's freaking Charlie, who, you know what I'm saying, like, it's guys that we know can catch the ball as well. So it's like you got to stay ready for anything. And I just appreciate that, because these are looks that we need to see, because what do they say all the time in football? Practice has to be harder than the game so the game can be easy.
Yep.
And he makes he makes practice game mode all the time, makes practice hard. And so for us to get these looks right now is phenomenal.
Delshon's in that room. Troy Dye's in that room. Junior's coming back. Marlo Wax played really well week 18. What is the competition like, knowing that you said, like, hey, it doesn't matter what I did last year. I feel like all these guys are champing at the bit to get some playing time.
I think just to put it out there, like the names that you said, including mine, we sit there and we talk about competition amongst ourselves like no other, because we're all trying to be on that field. We're all trying to give our best to the team. But one thing that we all know is that our names don't do enough across the league. And that's just the thing that we're competing for. Yeah. We're trying to be a top tier, one of the highly regarded linebacker rooms, right? Like, we're competing against one another, but we're trying to be one of them rooms where you say those names and they be like, damn, they're loaded. Yeah. And so we get another crack at that. There's a reason. Like, we're in the NFL. One, we're in the NFL for a reason. Note that. You feel me? But then there's also a reason why the room didn't change. Note that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some type of respect, some type of love for our play on that football field that keeps these guys in this room, because that's not a norm. You look at these rooms across the board, that's not a norm. You got 49ers, you got all these rooms that change almost every year, where it's a vet that is gone or whatever, so be it. But for us to have the same room, that is not for no reason. It's not because they couldn't get nobody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not for that. Yeah. It's because there's guys in here who are ready to take over and show the league that we're a good, one hell of a room. We can talk about personal accolades all the time or all day, but we all want that. We all want All-Pro. We all want Pro Bowl, and that'll happen as we continue to push ourselves, one another in the room. So that's what the standard is for our room. We have one hell of a coach that is really ready to take us there. We had a hell of a coach last season and in the season before, and we have another one. I think we did good in our department of finding us a coach that we can relate to, listen to, understand. He understands us. And so shout out Spence, Coach Spence. Yeah, he's one heck of a guy. And I mean, Mike Hayre said he's still in there. So we have a room ready to take over, take the league by storm, just to show people that this is not a bunch of guys who got lucky to be in the room again together. Yeah. We earned this right, and we're trying to continue to earn it.
Coach Spence comes in, Coach Bowman's son's going to the league.
Oh my God.
He's unbelievable.
Have you seen him?
Yes.
Have you seen him in person?
I haven't seen him in person.
Well, I played him one-on-one. How'd that go? I think I did all right. I think I did all right. How'd it go? It was I didn't win, but this was before I gave him my trainer. I gave him my basketball trainer. Oh. He all right, not like he needed him, but I did though. You go ahead and reach out to him. He knows. Little Bo knows he with my trainer, my hoop trainer. He with him right now. But nah, I mean, I could talk about him all day, and I'm talking about father and son. But the son is exceptional, an exceptional hooper. I want to say number one in Cali, and deserves it. I had to call him the other day. I had all my little dudes, and we were playing basketball. I had to call him to show them, like, other options, other possible greats, and that was one of them. But yeah, man, just to talk about my coach and I'm talking about in Spence, like the way he came into this room, for him to grab a hold of our attention, our respect so fast, is because he appreciates this game. He appreciates the details, and that's something that he continues to drive within us. And so that's what you're going to see out there on the field, is the little things. He's so big on the little things, it makes us make the bigger things easy. And that's why we have so much appreciation for Coach Spence.
This team has it all, and you have to have a quarterback. And the quarterback, what he did last year, playing through pain, playing with a myriad of O-line issues, it was pretty impressive to say the least. What is it like knowing that you have a guy that can get you guys to where you want to go, knowing that every other position group is super deep?
It's just raising the standard, right? It's raising the standard. You sit there, you look at a guy, the reason why obviously the easiest answer to a question ever is, why do we respect the quarterback so much? Is because he touched the ball every play. Yeah. And when you have a guy who every time he touches that ball, the best interest is in our whole team. You want everyone to have the same raise the standard type of mindset. So when you have a guy in Justin like that who's willing to put it all on the field for us every day, every game, like I said, guts for glory, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you see, and that's what we're trying to emulate and push throughout the whole culture, the whole team.
Yeah. Two more. LA related, non-football related, the LA Lakers. They look very different now without LeBron James. What do you think of them? What do you think of this group?
I am a Laker fan. So my mind is always going to be thank you, LeBron, for what you did for us. You feel me? Thank you, LeBron, for what you do for the game. I mean, legend, GOAT.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, no doubt in my mind. Now that he's not a Laker, now it's just, focus on the Lakers again. And I mean, not that it was no different, but now we here locked in on Luka. And come on, Luka, let's do it together. Austin Reeves, let's do it. I don't care who you guys bring in. It's about the dedication to the craft, as the same for us. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in the Lakers right now. Yeah. Although they look different, I mean, it's still same jerseys.
Last one, man. Just year 4 in Los Angeles. The fact that you're born here, the fact that you have established an awesome NFL career here, it's got to feel just very satisfying to know that you're representing the powder blue here in your hometown.
It's amazing. right? I think you said it the best way possible. To be able to rep my city with the powder blue is something that you can only dream about and wish for. Then it happens, and now you're like, oh my God, I'm living my dream and I'm living my wish. So for me to be able to do this, and I want to do it as long as I can. So with that being said, I got to just take advantage of the time that I have here. So this season, my practice, my time recovering, everything is dedicated to making sure that I take advantage of this opportunity that was been given to me by the Spanos family, by my coaches, by Coach Harbaugh to even still be here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things happen in the league. And I just told you about my room, being able to be blessed to be here. So us to have the opportunity, or me to have the opportunity to be right here, right now, I'm thankful. Can't wait to show them why I'm thankful, and that's with my play.
The path to a Super Bowl on February 14th at SoFi Stadium could go through LA, right? You win the division, you get a home playoff game.
Come on.
Right? You keep that going, you stay in Inglewood, and that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the plan. I mean, it's as clear as day.
Yep. Daiyan Henley, appreciate you, man.
Thank you.